I just want to say I'm really grateful for this opportunity to serve. I'm a lifelong Portlander, and I really feel strongly that we can't have a truly great city unless we have strong public schools that serve all of our kids well. So that's why I'm so passionate about public education. My husband and I have 3 sons who are all here who've been in PPS since 2002 and still got a bit of a ways to go. So I'm deeply invested in this institution and just really looking forward to the opportunity to serve, in particular to work on plannings for our future investment in our schools, in our bonds, undertake this significant work that we have this fall in our boundary review, and just working with our team to make sure that every school in every neighborhood is a school that our families feel proud to send their children to. So thank you very much.
Thank you all very much. I am very happy to be here. I have lived in Portland for a long time. I love the city very, very much. And I think that there are really and truly great days ahead for Portland Public Schools, and for its children. And I look forward to starting that now. Thank you.
Okay, don't get scared, even though I have it written. Please, it'll be quick. Some of you know kind of my background, but I'm going to tell my story a little bit here because it really does direct what I do. So my father, Francisco Esparza, was born in Solana Beach, California, known as an affluent Southern California beach community just north of San Diego city limits. In the 1920s, the larger community formed a small Mexican community called Eden Gardens to house the Mexican workers employed in the local agriculture. Soon, a special school in Eden Gardens was built in response to a city ordinance that specified there could be no children of Negro or Mexican descent in any school. Thus, a school called the Americanization School was established to acculturate the Mexican children and replace their native language, Spanish, with English. Unfortunately, robbing children of their language and culture at the school entrance did not lead to high academic outcomes. And although this Americanization School only existed in the 1940s, let's fast forward now 75 years. Today, 3/4 of a century later, we should expect to see different outcomes. After all, we've witnessed such decisions as Brown versus the Board of Education, the Civil Rights Movement, inequality in marriage. However, data paints a far different picture. Last year, while improvements have certainly been made in our own graduation rates here, African American graduation rate was at 60%, Latinos 56%, and American Indian, American Native 47%. Recently, the Education Trust reported that African American and Latino children have made little to no progress in reading since 1994, and math achievement has also remained flat. So this longstanding and persistent achievement gap must not and cannot be our future. All students must be afforded the opportunity of an education that offers challenge, multiple languages, real-life problem solving, while being provided the appropriate and systemic supports to meet our high expectations. We know that for many children living in poverty, education is the only avenue to change their circumstances. So I'm humbled and proud and grateful to be in this position to help ensure that as a district, we're putting the right resources in the right changes at the right time to make the right, to propel us ahead. By all statistics, given my own cultural background, I shouldn't be here, and certainly no one expected that, except my parents, of course, and to be a university professor. So I was fortunate, and I had a series of mentors that popped up at just the right times. But it can't be based on luck for other children to have a successful future and to realize their innate potential. So right now, I'd really love to take this opportunity to thank all of you here, the broader community, my own family who's here, my daughter Danae, her boyfriend Chris, my cousin Katie, all my friends, extended family, my children that are living out of state, and all my colleagues and friends that really helped support me to this. I also represent the immigrant spirits of my own ancestors that instilled in me this desire for equity, passion, and a work ethic propels me to try to make a small difference in my new community here. I've been here 17 years, and I plan to remain here. So thank you, Portland, and all my friends and family for your constant support, and I know that I'll need all of your support along the way. So I look forward to our journey together as we carefully provide the education that will prepare all of our students to be productive and global citizens of our future. Thank you.
So it's probably not surprising to some of you that it's a little disorienting for me to be up here. I don't see the three lights. I don't know when, is anyone going to tell me when my 3 minutes is up? No. I thought more of you would get that joke. Okay. Okay, so I'm really excited to be here tonight and start my board service. I'll be working with an exceptional group of volunteers that I'm excited to work with. I would not be standing here without the support of many others, and I'd like to acknowledge some of them. I've never achieved anything of importance in my life without the support of my wife, Terry. She gives me great advice, keeps me grounded, always welcomes my volunteer service, and holds down the family fort. And for that, I'm deeply grateful. I want to thank my children, Elias, Ben, and Emma, for being great kids, great students, and keeping my life fun and in perspective. And I want to acknowledge Emma and Keegan, who are not here, who helped a lot with my campaign and definitely kept things fun. I have three very special friends, Julia Brim-Edwards, Lisa Zuniga, and Monique McLean. They were the rock-solid center of my campaign from the beginning. They all gave an incredible amount of time, energy, creativity, support, and knowledge. They really made this happen. They continue to provide support, which I value immensely, and I can never thank them enough. And then there are so many other friends and family members and groups who endorsed me, had house parties, made donations, and just plain talked me up. I'm so grateful to them as well. And then finally, to the voters who put me here, I hope to meet and/or exceed their expectations. I've been an advocate for public education for close to 2 decades now. It's something I'm passionate about, have and will continue to work hard for, and I'm very dedicated to. I intend to continue to work with and support parents, teachers, students, and administrators, as I always have, by listening to them, working to help them achieve their goals, and by respecting their hard work and devotion. Thank you.